They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. Psalm 126 verse 5. This powerful verse speaks of a universal principle, a divine law that governs our lives, the principle of sowing and reaping. This isn't just for some, it's for all. Every seed sown, whether in the physical or spiritual realm, yields a harvest. Think about it. A farmer who sows wheat reaps wheat. A gardener who plants tomatoes will harvest tomatoes. This is the law of nature. It's also the law of God. What we sow in life, we will reap. This applies to our time, our talents, and yes, even our finances. When we give, it may require sacrifice. It may even bring tears. But know this, my friends, those tears will be transformed into shouts of joy at the harvest. We see this principle at work every single day. People who sow kindness reap friendship. Those who sow generosity often reap abundance. And those who sow love, they reap a life filled with it. The principle is constant, it's reliable, it's God's promise to us. This principle extends beyond our human actions. It governs our relationship with God. When we sow obedience, we reap blessings. When we sow faith, we reap miracles. And when we sow generosity into His kingdom, we unlock a flow of divine abundance that we could never achieve on our own. I'll never forget the story of a man who attended one of Kenneth Hagin's camp meetings. He was a successful businessman, but he felt a call to give back to God in a significant way. He had heard Brother Hagin preach about tithing, giving 10% of your income to God, but this man felt led to do something even more radical. He decided to give 90% of his business profits to God's work. Now that's an incredible act of faith. This man trusted God completely. He knew that the principle of sowing and reaping was real. He believed that God would honor his obedience and his generosity. You might be thinking, what happened to that man? Did he go broke, giving away 90% of his income? No, my friends, he did not. In fact, the exact opposite happened. His business exploded. He experienced growth and prosperity beyond his wildest dreams. Why? Because he tapped into the power of God's abundance. He understood that true prosperity comes not from holding tightly to what we have, but from sowing generously into God's kingdom. This man became known as the 10th man, a testament to the incredible blessings that come when we trust God completely and obey His word. His story is a powerful reminder that God is faithful to His promises. This principle is evident everywhere. When you see someone walking in great blessings, in success, in joy, remember this. There's a story behind that glory. There were seeds sown, often in tears, that led to that harvest. Don't envy the success of others. Don't be intimidated by their blessings. Instead, be inspired. Ask God to show you the story behind their glory. Ask Him to reveal the seeds they sowed to reap such a bountiful harvest. Be willing to sow those same seeds in your own life. Be generous with your time, your talents, and your resources. Obey God's word, even when it's difficult, and trust that He will honor your faithfulness with a harvest of blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, my friends, you reap what you sow. Sow generously, sow in faith, and watch God transform your tears of sowing into shouts of joy at the harvest.